back. We're back yet again with episode 47 of the PVC podcast with your hosts, Sammy, Mike, and Laura. Right here. We're here. All three of us. We're back yet again. Consecutive. Back to back this time. No break. At least for the upcoming time. We're back. It's another week. A lot of gaming news this past week. This is like usually when like E3 is, I think, right? And E3 is dead, so it's just Summer Games Fest and people doing their own things. And Spider Mike, going crazy. We got Capcom showcase coming up. There's we had the Microsoft one. We had Summer Games Fest. I think there's
State of Play.
There's
another
that
we already talked about.
Oh yeah, we had that. Yeah, we had that. There's another showcase coming up too. Not Capcom. Oh,
the PC showcase was today.
There's a Sonic showcase happening. The Sonic something too. It didn't happen yet. But that's happening.
Oh, Sonic Central.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what else. Yeah, Sonic Central. Yeah, that's coming up as well. So June, I think June usually is pretty packed for gaming, right? I feel like it kind of always is. Whether releases or announcements, June's kind of a pretty packed month. So that's continuing. Mike's new job excursion continues. Some good news on that front, which is cool. Been playing some Street Fighter. Mike has some Street Fighter 5. I've been playing PSO and enjoying it. We had a little festival thing yesterday with the homie Kevin having a set in there, which was really cool. What else we got? I think we had some Stranger Things, some
Fortnite.
And a lot of Fortnite.
Yes. Oh my God, a lot of Fortnite. Y'all been playing a lot of Fortnite. Some Stranger Things. Some, we have some royalty amongst us in regards to that, which is pretty cool. We got stuff to talk about. But as always, I won't forget this time, Mama Sliz. What did we eat today?
I'm gonna go first. This morning I treated myself. I went to go grab some Starbucks, so I got like the super tall format of like a hot chocolate with whipped cream on it, and then I got a croissant with that, and like a breakfast sandwich with like an omelet, cheese, and bacon in it on like a ciabatta.
With the Gouda? The Gouda cheese? The Gouda?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yep. I've gotten that. When I had that week where I was just working at Starbucks all week. I had like 4 Starbucks a day. And I'd get like free Starbucks. So that was like one of the sandwiches I'd get.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then I skipped dinner. And then I ate some chicken wings before the pod and some ice cream. So that was perfect.
Free pod, wings, and cream.
Yeah.
What'd you have, Mike?
I just had a bacon, egg, and cheese with bacon, egg, and cheese in it. And on an everything bagel. Nice and toasted.
From the spot?
Yeah.
Bodega.
Mm-hmm. And
Bodega bacon, egg, and cheese.
2 big hash browns.
Oh.
And orange juice. That's all I ate.
Do you put ketchup on your bacon, egg, and cheese?
Nope.
Good. Good.
Why would I do that?
Good.
Gross.
Hey. People do it.
No, my mom puts ketchup on her eggs. Ooh.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
No thanks.
People do that.
Yeah,
they put ketchup in their mac and cheese. They put ketchup in there. Well, ketchup's like crazy over there. Y'all got like ketchup chips and ketchup Cheetos.
But that's different. That's different.
How's that different?
Ketchup chips are really good. They don't
this
really
shit tastes like ketchup.
They don't taste like ketchup.
Yes, it do. I know. I tasted it. You can't. You gonna tell me what it tastes like when I tasted it?
You're not even Canadian. You can't speak on that.
I tasted it.
No, you probably tasted a random ass brand that has like really shitty fucking flavor.
I hadn't. No, listen to me.
Nah.
I had an ex that went to Canada. And she came back and she bought the ketchup chips.
Okay.
And it literally tastes like someone took ketchup and squeezed it on a potato chip.
What brand
let it
was
marinate.
What brand was it?
Lay's.
They're okay. I guess so. They taste like a mix between like salt and vinegar and like all dress or like barbecue.
See, that's also barbecue. Yeah, I think I've had it before, but I don't know. I don't like barbecue, and I don't really. I already don't like ketchup. Yeah, I'm not for me I'm like a tangy barbecue person. Like almost well, I mean, I like A1. I know people are like, you can't put that on steak, but I like A1. But more barbecue on that side, as opposed to like Sweet Baby Ray's. Although I appreciate the Sweet Baby Ray's, I'm more of a tangy kind of barbecue person. A lot of barbecue stuff is usually like more on the sweet side. I'm not much of a sweets person. Speaking of not sweets, what I had for dinner, your boy popped off on a chili again. I think I nailed it this time. I think everything was fine. I didn't add too much liquid. I didn't cook it too high. We had a little bit leaner of turkey, so it was good. And then I had the shredded cheese, sour cream, hit it with the hot sauce, and I had some cornbread muffin on the side. Usually it's just the chili, but the muffin with the chili, the cornbread, hit just right. It was good. Y'all heard it. Yep. Y'all heard that before the stream.
That sounded like divine, man.
Yes, divine. That's a perfect way to describe it. Yes, that was a divine bowl of chili. So yeah, it was good. That's all I had today, actually. I had a couple fruit snacks before that. I just had a big ass. Oh, and I had some chips. Some like tortilla chips.
What kind
of crazy?
Just regular.
I'm one of those weird people. I just like regular chips. Like corn chips. I just like corn chips.
I mean, okay. No dip?
No, just straight. I just like them straight. Just corn and salt.
Do you guys have the brand of chips called Miss Vicky's in the US?
Yeah. That
shit is good.
The kettle cook, the crunch, yeah.
Oh,
you've had Miss Vicky's before,
those
Mike. Yeah, they got those in the bodega. Yeah,
those are so good.
The bag looks like old school branded, like old fashioned kind of. Yeah, and they're like that, like off pastel color. Good. Yeah, the salt and vinegar.
Yeah,
the salt and vinegar Miss Vicky's.
Bro, they have like a one like pepper and lime that's so fucking good too. Like,
that sounds good.
Yeah,
yeah. But same thing with that.
Yeah.
I could just smack just a plain old regular kettle cooked chips. I don't need all the crazy. I mean, I like me salt and vinegar. You do sour cream and onion, but you just give me plain salted potato chips. Smash that whole bag. But yeah, I don't need a lot of dressing on my stuff. I could just eat it plain. We got big ass bag of corn chips in there. I just smash them. But these ones are like local ones. I guess they make them at the grocery store or something. Like comes in just like a plastic, like a bread bag, not a bread bag, but you know how they like twist it at the top. But yeah, they're really good. I think they fucked my stomach up, but it's worth it because it just tastes real good. So I'll take it. I don't care. But yeah. So what do we got? We got a bunch of gaming to get into. I'll start off with the festival since we talked about that last week. I'll start out with that. That's what we did. That's what I was doing yesterday. Normally we would have been recording yesterday, but I was there hanging out with Kevin. So they had a music festival in PSO, kind of in PSO in Sega fashion. It wasn't exactly how it was supposed to be, but it was cool nonetheless. So I think everybody kind of had the assumption that the music was going to be playing in PSO, and I think that's what they wanted to do. Yeah, but Sega something, I don't know, probably didn't get clearance beforehand or figure it out. So it wasn't playing in the game. There was a YouTube, it was on their stream, the PSO stream. They had like I think it was probably I think it was G-Wiz. She was sharing her camera of the people in town, but everybody was going to whatever block the person was playing on. Yeah, Mike is just going crazy.
I fucking told you. I told you, didn't I tell you? I told you.
What did you tell me?
That Sega always fucking up. This shit, I'm about to get a stroke. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Sega, what? How you do this?
Look, you know, it was, I mean, I don't know the specifics. Chances are it was probably not communicated well to Japan because this was only on global. This wasn't like on both servers. This was just a global thing. So it probably wasn't communicated. But they were on the YouTube channel and they were playing the music sets through there and they had a cam of everybody in Central. Like the blocks were full. Whatever block they were saying to be at, like, you know, it was block 3 or whatever, it was like packed. It was crazy actually seeing a block fill up that fast because each DJ was kind of on a different block in the game during their sets.
Was it popping off though? So it was popping.
Yeah, it was cool. Like I went to, you know, we moved from block 1 to like block 3 when Kevin started playing. And I was like, it's whatever. The block, you know how it looks. It's like a health bar basically. And it was like it was like this much people in there. And I was like, all right, let me just hop in, whatever. And then it started filling up. And then I went over to look at it and the shit was full in like 20 seconds. And I was like, oh fuck. Like people are actually going to this, like in the game. Like that's pretty cool. And you know, everybody was in, you know, Central dancing and doing their emotes and everything. It felt very VR chat like. Which is pretty cool because VR chat's a fun experience for that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was cool. We were just hanging out, just doing emotes, just running around and all that kind of stuff. People were, you know, doing their stamps and excited for the music and stuff like that. A lot of Sonic music played because Sega.
Was Sonic R music playing?
Yeah, some Sonic R playing. Some Outrun, of course, PSO remixes. There was a Jersey Club remix of Amy's theme from Sonic Adventure. Pretty fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of good music. It was a good time. Just hanging out. And I hope they do it again and, you know, they probably plan it better and actually have it playing in game because that'd be really cool. Because obviously everybody who was there knew what was going on. They were like in the YouTube as well. But I think it'd be really cool for people who didn't know what was going on. It would just go back to town and they hear this music and they're like, what is that? And, you know, they see all these people
that'd be
dancing
sick.
And stuff. Yeah, that'd be really cool. So hopefully that's what they do. I hope this is like at least a yearly thing because it was really fun. It was a really good time. And I think it got a lot of people to boot the game up who probably hadn't booted up in a while to see what it was like and everything. But yeah, it was a really fun time. A lot of people just dancing and hanging out and stuff. Not to the scale of Fortnite, but maybe it'll get there at some point because I know them shows are crazy. I've seen clips of Travis Scott looking like a fucking space giant just going crazy in the air in space and shit.
But how long did it last for you?
It was like 3.5 hours, 3 hours. It was from like 9 to like 4 hours. It was a long time. Yeah, it was like five different people that played.
Because Fortnite event didn't last 3 hours, so don't worry.
Oh,
that
okay.
was like what, Mike? That was like 15-20 minutes top.
What you talking about? What event?
The season opening, like when we were riding the Mecha Bear.
That's different. That's more of a like that's a live event, but it's not like a concert, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, they have concerts in Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know how long the concerts generally are. I don't know, but I know they're longer than that. So
okay, I would hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, this was like 5 or 6 people that did they all had their own DJ sets, which was cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was really cool. Just hanging out. You know, I was hanging out in Discord with Kevin and stuff. Kevin and Ian getting their hyper potions, hanging out. I was doing cocoons and running around and shit like that. I actually planning on playing some Monster Hunter, and then Kevin hit me with like the Discord link, and I was like, all right, well, I hope they should be paying you because I was about to turn this game off. Not that I'm hate the game, but I was about to play something else. But now I'm here. Yeah, it was fun. And have I talked about the latest update in PSO? Have I mentioned it? I think I talked about it before it came out.
You
right?
mentioned it before it came out.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I could talk about that a little bit. It's cool. There's it's a snow area. It's called Kvaris. There's like trees and slopes, and there's like a whole snowboarding thing in it. The content, because again, going back to when Mike was playing it, a lot of the issue was like, there's nothing to fucking do in the game. There's no fucking content. Like I'm just running around doing nothing. Mm-hmm. There's a decent amount of shit to do in the game now, I think at least. There's 3 areas now. There's a whole bunch of different urgents to do. There's the weapons and new capsules and like the like triggers, and there's a whole racing thing and the pyramid. Like there's a lot of stuff to do, and it's really cool. A lot of stuff to like, whether you want to just run around and explore or if you want to fight stuff. There's so many different things to do. The level cap 60 now, so that's a whole bunch of classes to get to 60, new skills, all that kind of stuff.
60.
The thing for the cap is 60 with the last update. So the thing for me with the latest region is that all the bosses in it are fucking sick, actually. Like every single new boss in Kvaris is really cool. I enjoy all of them. There's like this bird thing that gives me real big Monster Hunter vibes. There's this like ballerina lady who shoots like fucking ice birds and is just spinning all over the place. There's this other dude who's like pretty much Ganondorf and Goku like mixed in one. He like shoots Kamea waves and fucking teleports and does like drop kicks and shit. He's really cool looking boss. There's a big ass fucking crocodile that looks like one of the things from Donkey Kong, like one of the fucking crocodile things.
King K. Rool?
Yeah, it's basically that. I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, there's another one of like flying things. It's like the same thing that's been in it before, but he has like new moves. There's like one of the big like giant dudes with like a sword, but he does like ice stuff now. Like all the new bosses are cool. All the enemies look cool and stuff. But for me, the map it just makes me sad. It's just white and blue and just a bunch of snow, which I like the snow. I like the cold, but it's just depressing in this game. Cause like you go into the zone and everything is just, it looks like it's nighttime all the time. Cause there's like a day cycle in the game. So it just looks like it's nighttime even when it's daytime.
So
I'm just like sad.
There's no like sunny. Is it like
it's
always
never sunny?
Blizzarding or whatever?
Like it's not always blizzarding, but it's always like snowing. And it just feels like it's nighttime all the time. Like the only colors I see when I'm in there, like the color gradient. If I took like a color,
right?
if I took like a screenshot of the place and only had like 4 pixels of color, it's like white, kind of darker white, like a kind of like a faded out blue, and like brown, because it's just snow and trees, and that's like it.
So it's like what Alaska looks like in American movies, right?
Yes, it's literally that. They even have the Aurora Borealis whatever thing in the fucking sky. They even have that, which is cool. But like, I don't want to see that when it's supposed to be daytime. I want to see the fucking sunlight and like colors and shit.
Yo, it's like Mexico being fucking orange and fucking.
Yes, dude, Breaking Bad. It's like they took the Breaking Bad filter and applied it to snow in this whole area. And like the cool thing with that game, I mean, you played the first area is like you could stand somewhere and like look and see really far away and like, oh shit, that's cool. I can like go over there. But there's fucking trees everywhere. So I can't see shit when I'm like standing in places. It's just fucking trees all over. Like, pine trees and shit. There's super tall trees covered in snow. So I don't know. The area doesn't look cool to me. But all the content in it is cool. So I'm like torn. I still play it. I'm still having fun when I'm not thinking about what the world looks like. But that's like a big thing for me is aesthetics. So the fact that it doesn't look good makes me a little sad. But when I'm just fighting stuff, I'm having a good time. So yeah, I'm a little bit torn. But it's good. Overall, I think it's a good update and it's a good direction for the game. So it's a good thing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this past week, playing more of that, getting more fashion. Fashion's kind of nice, Mike. I haven't showed you. I'll show you some screenshots. I got some fashion. Some nice fashion. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been having a good time with that. Been playing Rise, of course, still. I've been playing. I had not played any Dual Blades since like the demo of Rise, like last year, Switch. They're crazy.
Yeah, I played Dual Blades and Rise. They're pretty good.
That's what I heard too.
It's a rushdown weapon depending on what skills you're using too.
I just took a longsword set and then just added Constitution to the quick sheath. But
use the counter?
Yeah, that's crazy. You got the counter. I like went in there, the jump. I put the jump move on. So, but that move is like an iframe. So you can like jump on attacks and shit.
Yeah,
it's
what
crazy.
I use the tether one. So Basically, it's just DPS all day.
It's like extra hits.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I've been working. I want to get like, I don't know. I said like I want to get 20 of every weapon before Sunbreak, but I might do 50 because I'm basically already at 20, just to be familiar with the weapons. But I mean, I guess we could talk about Monster Hunter. Do we have any? We have any new? I don't know if we had any new Monster Hunter stuff though. Have we?
No, not
I don't think
until
anything
tomorrow.
new happened. Yeah, we're waiting until tomorrow.
The Capcom.
Tomorrow we have the
Showcase.
the Capcom showcase. They've been counting down on their Twitter. If we're a lot of folks anticipating a demo, I feel like if we're gonna get one, it'll probably be tomorrow. If we get one, I don't
has
think
to be
we will.
tomorrow at this point.
I don't think
like,
it doesn't make it like I would rather they don't. I hope they don't. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense at this point. It's too close to release, and like it would piss me off to like play Malzeno in the demo at like 3 weeks from the launch.
I don't
It's
think
just
it would have
stupid.
him in it because I don't even think he was in the demo that press were playing. Or else they would have showed that.
I mean, yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like it was Luna Garen or
And
Garen.
Garen Golem, which is what I was saying. If they give us a demo, I hope it's just those guys and not Malzeno. Like, stop putting the flagship in the demo, man.
Maybe they
let
listen.
people like look forward to something. I hope so. Because I mean, I forgot there's press stuff, right? I mentioned it before. I'm excited for the game. Of course, we all are, but I have not been digging into press stuff or anything like that for the game. I'm just like, whatever comes out, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the fuck out of it when it comes out. So I don't really need to study every analytical frame that press put out. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, because that's the thing too. When they do the demo, I feel like a lot of people burn out in the demo, and then the game comes out, and they're like, I'll get to it. I already played the demo for 500 hours, and it's like, they're never the same experience. Like the demo is never the same experience as the full game. For some reason, Monster Hunter demos like always kind of suck. So, and the people who play it the most know that, but they still get burnt out on it. I mean, I've done it. I've played the shit out of the demo, and then the game comes out, and I'm excited for it, but it's not the same as if I just didn't play the demo at all. So, I hope they don't do one. I know a lot of people want one, but I'll be cool if they don't.
Yeah, I could pass.
But yeah, we got. Yeah, I'm like, if it comes out, I'm gonna play it. Like, but I'll be clear in that. I'm saying what I'm saying, but if they release it, I'm gonna fucking play it. I'm gonna play it. Oh, that's the one thing we saw. They showed some charge plate stuff. They showed that ready stance thing.
Yeah. Everybody
that
lost
shit
it
looks
for
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That shit looked pretty cool.
What's that skill called?
Ready stance.
Yeah, ready stance has multiple uses. You can use it as a cancel and repositioning.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And honestly, the thing, like the ready stance canceling was exciting, but they showed more usage of the skill swap evade. That shit looks like it's going to be crazy. Like, these monsters have to be doing all types of crazy combos with these kind of tools we're getting. Like, they got to be insane.
I'm telling you, I feel like it's all been leading up to monsters from that one game that was very crazy and it was exclusive in Japan. It's leading up to that.
Monster Hunter Explorer, right? The mobile game.
I think it was that one. I think so. Yeah, but you know, I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. It has to be. Like, we're getting so many tools. They gotta make these monsters. Because I played Frontier for a little bit before it shut down, and there's just insane mechanics. Like, there's mechanics where if you get Thunder Blight or a certain type of Thunder Blight, you literally have to get resuscitation to come back. Like, another player has to resuscitate you to be able to move again. I mean, I don't think we'll get shit that crazy, but the attack patterns and stuff were insane. They were like, I remember the sleep bird, was it Hypnocatress? He would just do a sleep move that just covered the whole arena, and you just had to have the skill. If you didn't have the skill, you were just going to go to sleep, and he was going to like two-shot you. He would just sleep the whole area, and that was it.
That game was pretty
crazy shit like that.
The game was hardcore as fuck.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll get that crazy, but they got to be moving in that direction with all these tools we got.
Yeah,
I was saying it before, like, just pump all the craziness, bullshit, whatever, one shots, fucking backflip combo, multi-hit, whatever bullshit into this game, and then let's just go back to the core again on 6. So I don't care. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this isn't Monster Hunter anymore. What is this? It's your greatsword's hitting multiple times in 2 seconds. This isn't the Monster Hunter I grew up on. It's like, whatever, man. Let them go crazy, experiment.
Did people say that about like Street Fighter Alpha? Like, what the fuck? Just let them. It's whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah. It's like, do whatever, go crazy. And then when we get 6 and that RE engine for modern hardware.
Yo, speaking of that, Street Fighter 6 looks insane, yo. Like,
that's the thing. All these like recent Capcom games that they've been talking about, you know, Street Fighter 6, RE2 remake, or RE4 remake, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, while that's cool, you know, I know it's not, Resident Evil isn't my thing. I know it's not lore. I don't think it's any of our thing is like Resident Evil. I'm moderately into Street Fighter. I know you play Street Fighter. It's not Laura's thing. But these new Capcom things get me excited because it's the same tools that's going to be used
for the
next Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes, from Monster Hunter 6. So seeing how good this remake looks, seeing how good Street Fighter 6 looks, Monster Hunter 6 is going to look like this.
Oh my God. Like, they nailed the art style with SF6. Like, and the animations look like so fluid. It's insane.
Dude,
like
Monster Hunter weapon animations in that engine with that fluidity made for like modern day hardware is going to look insane.
Yeah.
Imagine that new combo they gave Greatsword looking like Street Fighter 6.
Woo!
It's gonna look insane.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
It's gonna be insane.
Crazy.
And like, it's coming, right? This isn't like this is happening. There's not a confirmation here on the PVC podcast. It's not no insider information. It's just common sense.
The money
this coming.
The money that World and Iceborne made is going directly into Street Fighter 6 and Monster Hunter 6.
Directly into RE engine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna look so good, man. And day one, right on this big old PC, I'll probably have a 4080 in there by then.
Damn.
Oh my God. It's gonna look so good. That's what really, like, RE4 remake specifically, anything I see in that game is just like, Monster Hunter could look like this. Because I have no desire to play Resident Evil. But they look good. Like, all those remakes visually look awesome. Like the realism and all that shit. So I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be fucking, that demon.
It's like,
that could be a Rathalos.
It's like stylistic realism too, especially for Street Fighter, because it doesn't.
Yeah.
They still look like Ryu hasn't actually looked Japanese until this game, because he looks like he's from Okinawa or something. Like,
that's what's crazy. Like with Chun-Li, I think so many people, because it's a Japanese game, like I want to ask, like, not enough people in my following care about Street Fighter, but I want to ask, like, how many people think Chun-Li is Japanese? Most people probably do. Yeah. But she actually looks Chinese now, which is awesome, because she's always looked they all look the same.
Because her eyes were pretty fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the distinct curve, the chinkiness. Yeah. So now she definitely looks like a mature Chinese woman. It's crazy.
And it looks awesome.
And Ryu looks like he's some babes on Okinawa somewhere. He looked like he talks to Mr. Miyagi. Like, that's what he looked like.
Yeah, Goken. Goken Miyagi. But yeah, so that's our, I guess, our little bit of a Capcom update. We'll have a lot more next week. We got a pod next week because we're gonna have some stuff between tomorrow and whatever the hell they do at Sonic Central.
Yeah.
We'll have more gaming stuff for sure. But we got a lot more gaming stuff today, man. We got a lot. There was, like I said, the Summer Games Fest, and then the Microsoft Bethesda showcase. So I guess we could go with actually, before we get into that, let's take a little break from the gaming. Stranger Things 4, season 4, right?
Oh, yeah.
That recently came out. I've been watching from season 1 to 3. 4 was coming out. And, you know, they're talking about trailers and everything. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's like really scary. Like, it's a lot more horror-y than... And I was like, I don't know. That's... Makes me a little nervous because 3 was kind of pushing it for me. That scene in the basement had me like a little... I didn't like that. I didn't like that scene.
Season 4 is definitely... They push the boundaries on 4, bro.
Yeah, so I'm not watching season 4.
I mean,
I'm
like
good.
it's there are gory parts, but it's not like the main thing, you know. But
yeah, I'm cool. I mean, I'm sure it's good. I know it's good. I see Heather watch it, and I see the frames when like a creepy thing isn't on the screen, and I'm like, oh, what's happening? But then I see that dude with the fucking whatever that what dude I'm talking about, and I'm like, I'm cool. I'm all right. Yeah, whatever that dude is. He's pushing the redhead girl into some fucking oil pool or goop. So I was like, I'm cool, man.
Spoilers! I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, I don't even know what I saw. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. Sorry. So, but we have there's more information here in regards to Laura and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I worked on it a little bit. But Stranger Things season 4, I think they split it into 2 different volumes. So like I worked on the second volume that's coming out somewhere in July. But yeah, I worked like just a couple of days on it, and I can't really talk about obviously what I did yet, but it was cool. It was cool. And it's kind of funny because I worked on it for such a short amount of time. I didn't really get to see what was going on in the episodes and shit, which is cool. That means like I wasn't spoiled by anything.
Yeah.
But like by starting the season now, I'm seeing things in correlation to what I did. Like,
to what you did.
So
like
I'm
you're remembering,
connecting the dots. So that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a really like not many people get to experience a show like that. So that's pretty cool to be like, oh shit, that thing I did here, like oh, I didn't know what that was then, but I see how that relates to this now. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, I'm on episode 3 or 4 now, maybe 3. Okay. It's pretty dope. I like it. I started Stranger Things way after everybody because I remember exactly when it came out because I was at my first job in VFX. People couldn't shut the fuck up about this. Like I feel like every morning that I walk in the office, people were like, "Yo, have you watched this show called Stranger Things? It's fucking dope."
It was like Squid Game. Well, yeah, I guess Squid Game was like this. But,
but it's like for 2 years, I think I was just out of stubbornness, I was just like, fuck this, like I don't want to watch it like everybody does. I'm not gonna do it. And it's just like way later that I was like, oh man, fuck it, like I'm gonna see what the hype is about. And I understood. I know a lot of people didn't like the 3rd season. I was not necessarily bothered by it, but it's when they started focusing more on like the romance of the 2 main kids that I was like
yeah, I
don't care about seeing 13, 14 years old like kissing on camera, and it's just weird. But it's cool so far. The new season is gore and creepy, and like the sound design is like really disgusting, but it's really well made. So yeah.
So I don't know what like have you seen like people die? I don't want to spoil anything, but I kind of want to talk about what Heather told me.
I've only seen like the first popular.
Say what you saw. How did you see somebody die?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
Watched it. I don't want to spoil it.
No. I'm not gonna spoil it. I mean, they all die similarly, so I'll just tell.
That's a spoiler.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that the people who do die.
You just spoiled it though.
No,
if she's only seen one person die, that's a spoiler.
Okay, well, obviously more people are gonna die, but I'm not telling you who.
That's why I'm asking Laura.
Mike, I'm not trusting you, man.
That's why I'm asking her because she hasn't seen all of it.
Dude, I'm gonna say what I've seen. You've already seen all of this, so there's no risk of me spoiling anybody. So I don't trust you, Mike. I don't trust you. You spoiled Witcher the other day. Like,
when you saw somebody die, like what happened?
It was the chick that was looking for drugs, and she was like thrown on the ceiling and like fucking sucked from the inside. That was whack as fuck. Like her eyes
like
were
bones like
out.
Cracking and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what Heather was telling me about. She saw that, and like the sound of that was just like insane. Like just bones cracking and snapping and people.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I can't do that.
Her like
so I was like, I'm not doing it.
Like it was just the way the body contorted.
Yeah.
Was crazy, but then on top of that, their eyes popped, and then their brain sunk in it on itself, and then they just dropped. Like,
yeah, nah, I'm cool.
It's like imagine if Mewtwo picked you up and just like it's like that. Like it's wild. Like,
imagine if Mewtwo was real.
Yeah, like that'd be you.
Yeah,
like that was crazy.
Nah. Yeah, I'm cool. That's I can. When Heather was telling me about that, I was like, yeah, season 4 ain't for me. I'm good. I'm sure it's great, but salute. Have a good one. Enjoy it. I'm not watching that. Sorry.
Cash me outside.
Yeah. I'm cool on all that. I'm a bitch when it comes to that. I'm still scarred from Saw 2 from when I was in fucking high school. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. But I'm glad it's good. I'm glad it's good and people are enjoying it still. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a little bit of non-gaming we had, but because we got a lot of gaming. We got Summer's Game Fest and then that showcase that Microsoft and Bethesda had where they were just slamming out games. Just back to back to back to back. We don't gotta talk about all of them, but we could talk about some of them. I know for what was it, the Summer's Games Fest.
Yeah.
Which is like all of it, but there was like a not the Microsoft one. A couple things from there. I know they showed more of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. That's a little bit of a nostalgia thing for me. I played a lot of Turtles in Time. I think a lot of people around our age probably did. This game looks like a lot of that, but like updated, and you can play as Casey Jones. I think you can play as April, which is cool. That's coming out in like 4 days, which is awesome. Indie games been going crazy. There's like this, there's Silk Song, there's just a bunch of other cool indie games coming out. I picked up this random game called like Num. I don't even know how to say it. It's like Dungeon, except it starts with like numbers. And it's like a clicker game, but it's not a clicker, like cookie clicker kind of game. You're like going through a dungeon, and you got to click the numbers in the right order, and you like attack and stuff. And the numbers are like different colors, and you get like spells and shit. And it's just like this little indie game I got for like 50 cents. And I was like, this is really cool. It's a cool ass game. I just like picked it up on a whim. The art's like really cool and minimal. Like it's only like 3 different colors. It's like black, white, and red. It was just like a random just indie game I picked up. I think it came out like last year, maybe. Just something random. There's a lot of cool indie games like that. And that's like perfect Steam Deck juice. Just perfect for Steam Deck, because a lot of those indie games are only on PC, but they're super tiny. So I feel like when you're at your computer and you're like dedicating time to sit at your desk, plug in your controller, get your monitor, you want to play like something big, fucking Final Fantasy Remake or fucking Witcher or something, Fortnite or some big game or something. Like I'm not gonna sit here and set up all that time to play a little number clicking indie game. So that stuff works like perfect on the Steam Deck. And it's like tiny too, so it didn't take it was like 60 megs. Like the game was tiny as hell. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff like that. This Shredder's Revenge is like it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So you're like, that's not indie, but it's like an indie studio making it. So it's basically an indie game. So yeah, it looks really good. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. It has online and multiplayer. The art style looks really sick. So that's like something
I'm gonna play the shit out of that.
Yeah, and also the price too. Like indie games are always super cheap. I mean, like I said, I got that one for 50 cents on fucking sale. But I mean, this retail I think is only like $20. So it's like, sure, whatever. I'll just not buy a burger tomorrow or something. So yeah, that game looks cool. I'm trying to remember what else they showed.
There was a couple ones for me that kind of Aliens Dark Descent looked kind of cool. But I'm a big Alien fan, so anything that's like Xenomorph related, I'm always gonna suck for it really bad.
How the fuck
is that?
What?
Was this like
What do you mean? What
was this like the RTS? Or is it like a shooter, like a
It looked like
what's the game? Like Lara Croft. Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure, to be honest. I was really confused by the end of that trailer because it was really.
Oh no, it's an action game. Oh, I'm into that kind of game. You know, have you ever play
Isolation?
Yeah, no, not Isolation. It's a Lara Croft game. Temple. What the fuck is the name of that game?
Oh, I know what you're referencing to. Yeah.
But it's like the top-down isometric 4-player. Well, the first one was 2-player, and the second one was 4-player. I played the shit out of that first one. I like 100% of that first one. This looks like that type of gameplay. Which, see, yeah. Look at this cinematic trailer. This ain't telling me shit about the game.
Yeah, that's definitely annoying. When
there it is. The last 10 seconds.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, man? I don't want to play that shit. What the fuck is that shit, man?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
See, for me, this is like the opposite. If I watch this whole trailer, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be another first-person Dead Space spooky type of shit. No, I'm fine. I'm checked out.
I want the spooky Dead Space shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want
and
this
then they show the isometric. I like that. See, I see the gameplay, and I'm like, oh shit, I can play that. I'm into that now.
They can't mix the cinematic. Like, it's just too different, man. Like,
yeah, like this gameplay looks cool. I mean, the alien stuff, I don't have like an affinity for or anything, but this gameplay is like 4 homies just pull up. We just got fucking flamethrowers and assault rifles, just killing aliens and shit. Top down isometric. That looks like a lot of fun. I had no idea it was that type of game. If that's what it is. You said alien. I was like, oh, that's gonna be some fucking spooky shit. Yeah, like Isolation or whatever. It's like, nah, I'm cool. But this looks fun. Yeah, I didn't know it was this kind of game.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Even though that's not my type, because at first when I saw it from the trailer cinematic, I was kind of like, this is Isolation, but different. But no, since it's a different kind of gameplay. What else? Call of Duty, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, more COD. It's never going to stop. It's never going to end, man. It's never going to end. When is it going to end? When are we done with Call of Duty? Like, god damn. Can we just be done?
Never.
Y'all got to put more money into Fortnite so we can just kill Call of Duty. Just keep, like, I feel like it's just breeding bad gamers. It's just a cesspool of nasty. Like, can we just get rid of the game? Please? We don't need it.
Fortnite, nope. Zero build might do that.
Yeah. They got both. You know what? Fortnite needs to get a good, like a highly popular, like TDM. I feel like that's the thing that keeps Call of Duty alive, is TDM, Team Deathmatch. Because no other really game does that. Battlefield is fucking done, unfortunately. Series is fucking throw it in the bin. Series is done. You got your objective-based stuff with your Overwatch and your Apex. Well, no, not Apex. And your Valorant. You know, you got your objective-based things. You know, your BR, your fucking
Valorant
Apex
looks
and Fortnite.
like. I really like Valorant's aesthetic, but I feel like the game is like super slow. And it's like
game looks fast from what I've seen, but I mean I'm shit at shooters.
It looks
anyway.
like a slow ass Counter-Strike game.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. It's Riot's Counter-Strike, except it's pretty.
Well, yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, if like, I don't know, because if Epic put resources into a TDM mode, it would be good, but you have to rely on creative for that now. So
yeah, and that shit. Yeah, I saw John doing some creative mode shit, and I was like, yo, this looks like the most fucking Roblox shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's very much like Roblox. Yeah.
It's like, this is not it, man. I'm not playing no creative mode. Yeah. But yeah, what I just
Call
of Duty rant.
Wishfire.
I will say though that some of the creative maps are really nice looking. Like there's a gun game where we're on like a big like Asian little island thing that looks really nice, and is everyone just shooting each other, and it's really big too. So some of that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
They showed
Wishfire?
Yeah, Wishfire,
Yeah,
and it looked pretty damn sick, man. Wishfire looked amazing.
Oh yeah, it actually does look pretty sick.
The shooter.
See, the thing for me is like, there's just so many FPS games, man.
Yeah, it's just an American thing, bro. You gotta
why FPS games feel so unnatural for me. They're just like, not
cool.
that they're good or not, but they're just like like I'm naturally, like I have to get adjusted to a first person game, right? You give me a third person game and a controller, I can see my character. Like I just have to learn the game. I don't have to learn how to play the game, you know? Yeah. Like when I was playing Lost Ark, that's, it's isometric. So I'm not as familiar with isometric as opposed to something like Monster Hunter or PSO, right? When I first played PSO, it was like, all right, I'm here, I'm in the game. It's a third person thing. Here's my character. I got a weapon. Cool. I just play it. I was playing Lost Ark and I love that game. The game's really fun, but there's this part that's just kind of a bit not draining, but just takes more energy because I have to just become accustomed to the control scheme of an isometric click to walk type of thing. And it's the same thing for me with first person games where it's like, they'll show this cool ass fucking cinematic trailer, characters doing all this crazy shit, and then they show you gameplay, and I'm just looking at a fucking gun, just doing shit. And it's like, man, just to make a game that's good in first person and third person. Like, do both.
I mean,
that was a lot.
I mean, people were saying that about Cyberpunk, and it's like, I know it's a creative decision that they wanted it first person because everything is seamless or whatever. There's a part of me that wanted third person because it's like, what's with all these fashion choices and it's fucking first person?
Yeah, you can't see your character.
Yeah, the fuck. But that game made me appreciate first person more because they did it so well. It feels like you are in V's body, like it just feels immersive. But I generally don't care for first person games that much. Generally, I don't really, like if a game happens to be in first person, it's whatever. But it's not wow, this is first person, like yeah, cool. It's just one of those things.
In high school, I just straight up hated first person games. Like I just refused to play them.
I did too. And what changed that? I did not
play them. What?
I played Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2. And
those first person?
Yeah. So I came from playing SMT3 on the PS2 to go into the SNES first person. I was like, I'm gonna deal with this.
I think the only first person games I played like prior to like getting past that and playing like Halo and Call of Duty and stuff was like fucking GoldenEye, which if you're in our age bracket and had N64, everybody fucking played that. Mm-hmm. And like fucking Turok. I think that's like it. And Turok was just cool because there were fucking dinosaurs and shit. And like that was like it. But like prior to that, like only reason I played Call of Duty and Halo was strictly to just hang out with my friends in high school. That was it. And I played it off, at home so I could get better to play with them. But it was never like, I don't think I've ever played a Call of Duty story. Like, why would I ever do that?
Yeah, it's like playing through a fighting game story. Like, why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah. And I hear some of them are really good. Like some of the stories for some of the Call of Duty games are like really good, but no, man, it's just so uncomfortable. You know what? A game that for me that did it well was Deus Ex: Human Revolution. That game did it very well for me. But again, I think that was part of the aesthetic thing that worked. The whole like cyberpunk theme kind of thing of being android with cool fucking takedowns and all that type of shit, breaking through walls and punching people and shit like that.
That makes sense for 2077 too, because you get the eye implants, and your view is your eyeballs basically.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing for Deus Ex. But yeah, like when I see a game, that looks this way, and I'm like, oh shit, this trailer looks awesome. You have fucking crazy ass whatever magic guns and shit. And then, I'm just looking at my hand doing some, game's probably awesome, but it's just such an adjustment for me.
To get accustomed like, if you, like, certain games like that made me appreciate hand animations and reload animations.
Yeah, true.
Because you remember, I think when you was watching me play Cyberpunk, and I had Johnny Silverhand's gun, and I would do that little cool reload thing, like, shit like that. It makes me appreciate that a little bit more.
There was this one tweet. It was this dude just
the dude who was doing
reloading
the reload animation,
reloading random stuff.
Yes,
like
that was so cool.
And, like,
toasters
put the bread in
and
it.
fucking vacuums and fucking
that shit was really cool.
That's a whole aesthetic, cool. Bro. Like that's a whole thing.
That was really dope. He did a couple of those too, of like with really random ass objects, and I think I wonder if I didn't say like 3, 4, or 5 of these like compilation of reloads of random object. This guy is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was really cool. I'll see if I can find the link for that. Because that shit's really cool. And like when they show that kind of stuff, or I think for me, I like it when it's a first person game that goes outside of the norm. So like this Witchfire game is that, which is why it looks cool. It's not just a normal AK just doing normal gun shit. It's like a fucking magic gun with a steampunk tube shooting out blue magic kind of stuff, which looks awesome. Which looks really cool to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, what else was there from that first batch? For me, it was the
Goat Simulator 3.
Oh yeah, didn't
they did the Dead Island 2 fucking trailer thing? Like, because when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, why does it look familiar? Like,
they just went, because I kept seeing something about Dead Island. So what did Dead Island do? Did they just skip 2? Did Dead Island do that?
No, it's the premise of the trailer. I think the Dead Island 2 trailer was like, there was this guy jogging on the beach at a pier. It looked like in California. And he was jogging, and then like he was checking his watch, and his pulse was going up. And then he pulled the little thing from his, and you saw the bite mark there, and he was transforming into a zombie while running and shit. Then a bunch of fucking zombies was coming, and the shit was crazy. That's what the trailer was looking. It was looking like that. And then it went into fucking Goat Simulator, and you was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this?
That's crazy. Yeah, and they skipped 2. That was the thing that was really funny to me. They just Goat Simulator to Goat Simulator 3.
Yeah,
these kind of games are so important to me in the video game industry of like, this does not have to be the most serious thing you've ever done in your life, and it has to be life-changing, and the story has to be the most captivating thing you've ever seen, and it made you cry at the end. Like, everything doesn't have to be Last of Us, right? Like, we don't need, everything doesn't have to be like that. Appreciate those games, but this stuff is just as important. And that was awesome. They just Goat Simulator 3. So we just skipped 2. And has co-op, which is really funny. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. What you just roaming around with another goat, I guess, just fucking shit up. That's really cool. I forgot about that one too.
Another one was Saint Rose. The
character creator, right?
Yeah, I went to use it.
I saw you playing that shit.
Yeah, it was.
What was it?
The Saint Rose character creation. You could create your boss. I think
your character.
Yeah, and it's transferable for whenever the full game releases. I wasn't sure about Saint Row, but when they played the trailer during the Summer Game Fest, I was like, okay, no, this kind of looks really dope.
Yeah,
and
it looks
funny.
good.
Like the character creator itself just kind of sold it for me. Like the fact that you can just be so wild with
Wacky.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
like
can
that
do
they
some-
leaned into that because there was a point throughout that series where they were trying to like actually compete with GTA, and it was like you can't. It's not gonna work. You gotta lean into the silliness, and they kind of did that with like the third, I think. I remember the whatever game where they just started running around with the fucking dildo sword. And I was
Dildo,
like, all right, yeah, they're leaning into
Yeah.
the silliness because like that's what you got to do because GTA just has that whole whatever region of America they decide to make a whole game about where you could do all this crime and all that shit. Like they just have that covered. So you got to find a different lane, and I feel like that's what they're doing with these games, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And the customization and all that types of shit, which is awesome.
No,
Yeah,
it
this
was
looks
fun.
crazy.
The options were really dope. The graphics itself, like, I don't know. I felt like that wasn't like really good, but at the same time, I don't know how polished the game is. And I feel like in games like that where you have so many options, like it's probably harder to polish to a certain extent. But like
Yeah,
I
it's just too
remember
many
when I was
objects.
when I was like scrolling through the different options for the lashes, I was like, they all look like dog shit. Like, they just all look like dog shit because they're just like poorly rendered, I guess. So it just looks like
Yeah.
a chunk of black. Like she looked like she had eyeliner underneath her eyes instead of
Yeah.
actually eyelashes. So I was like, okay. Yeah. But it was cool. Like, it was really
Oh, it's
inclusive
gonna be free?
too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a character creator, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought that was saying the game was going to be free to play.
Oh,
And I was
hell
like, holy
no.
shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, so no, it was really fun. I created my character. I saved it for whenever the game's gonna launch. I don't know if I'll get it whenever, like the day or the week it launches, but I was definitely like intrigued by the trailer. And the character creator was cool by all the options it had. It was super inclusive. Skin tones and shit were actually like look good and realistic. Like if I look, for example, at fucking Elden Ring.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, nah.
man.
You can't
That was
be black in that game.
No, so it was cool. What else?
Oh, yeah, we could talk about that here too, right? Wasn't that during this one? They showed that game I talked about a while ago that Laura didn't seem too interested in, and now she thinks it's cool as hell.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero. Remember what was that last week, 2 weeks ago? I was like, yo, this game looks pretty sick, man.
Didn't give a shit.
MiHoYo's going crazy. Yo, I don't know how they do these animations, the combat, the characters. They got the fan service, they got the anime, they got the zaddy. They kind of tick all the boxes, and Laura was it cue up the eye roll. There it is. Whatever. And now Jeff Keighley's like, world premiere. Laura's like, this game looks sick. That's what I was saying.
Different trailer, different music, different editing. Okay. Listen.
It's the same cool ass anime character slashing some shit in an industrial park. It looked awesome. Don't get me wrong. This trailer also looked awesome. It looked just as awesome as the first one. All I'm saying is I was trying to put you on earlier, weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was trying to let you know.
You were.
And you just said, no, that looks like some anime.
You tried to let me
free
in
to
on
play
the cool,
dog shit.
on the cool games for the cool kids club.
I was trying
and I
to
was
let
like,
you in.
no.
This game looks sick now.
That game better not have gotcha in it.
Of course it will. What do you mean it better not? It's MiHoYo. All their games have gotcha. They're free to play and they have gotcha. Of course it will. You act like that even messed you up in Genshin. You just stopped playing Genshin because you were done. It didn't even affect you.
I know. Nah, I genuinely have self-control with that. Generally. Even more, I think I have more self-control when it is gotcha. Because I know I don't want to waste my money on like shit that I won't get. But with Fortnite, every time I look at the goddamn store, I want to buy something.
You could just buy it.
Yeah, every day. Like, damn.
Yeah, every day I see this man tweeting some Fortnite skin. Yo, this fire, new skin. Every day.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, I said I was not gonna buy nothing until my next check. Then the fucking Doom fucking skins. Like, and they don't tell you what's coming. It just pops up. Like, fuck.
And then you're like, fuck, I guess
are they like FOMO? Are they only there for like a week?
It
or something
depends.
like that?
Yeah, some of them are there for like a week or two or even more. But a lot of the ones that return, sometimes they're there for like a day. Or maybe a week. Yeah, so the FOMO be hitting. Yeah, and it's like, damn, I want this skin, but I don't want to wait like half a year for it to come back.
Yeah. Yep. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
It's that. And I don't know, man. I think I was talking to Tom about it, but like, I don't know. I think at some point, I don't feel every game should be free to play, but I think we are very much leaning towards that being the norm. It just, from just a financial standpoint, man, you just make so much more money off a free to play game if it's like a live service game meant to be that. That I just see a lot of games becoming that, and I don't know. It's always like, oh, I don't want free to play games. It's like, look, if I could get a demo that's the actual game and I don't have to spend any money and it has the content in it, because that's the thing. It's like, oh, free to play games suck. It's no, like, bad free to play games suck.
Yeah,
right. Like there's ones that aren't shitty that are free to play. I think Fortnite is one of those games, right? Like you can, all the stuff that is the gameplay of the game, you have to spend $1 on, right? You can just play the game.
Yeah.
Now, I think a free to play game that does suck is something like fucking Pokemon Unite. Like, fuck off. Where you just buy items and you're just better than everybody. Like, that sucks. Like, that kind of shit sucks. Like, and that's gonna always exist. Yeah, it's pay to win it. It's bad. It's pretty bad in that game. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So like that kind of shit sucks, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of, I mean, even PSO. I know there's, people have their opinions about the scratches and all that stuff, but that's all fashion. When it comes to, and like, sure, you could spend money on fashion to sell that, to buy stuff on the market or whatever, but it's an action game. Like at the end of the day, if you don't know how to dodge, you're just gonna fucking die, right? So
yeah, I do feel like live service is the future for a lot of franchises as well. But my problem with Capcom is in this awkward position where they want to kind of sort of,
they want live service, but they also want to go to that model.
So it's like, it's fucking us over because we have to buy everything more than once if we buy this game on a different platform. Like even with Street Fighter 5.
That's the thing that I'm really looking forward to if we get to that point, right? Is most free to play games, if it's a live service, you don't have to buy it because it's free to play, but you have cross save because that's just generally how they work because it's all running off a server, which is cool. Like I could play, Fortnite here. I could play it on my phone. I could go play it on the Xbox. I could, it's all the same character and account and stuff, which is cool. And I know that's a big thing people talk about with Monster Hunter. Again, for people who are diehard like us, it doesn't fucking matter. We're going to buy it and play it wherever we want to. But yeah, I think franchises just in general moving forward, like free to play it's I don't know, for depending on the game, for most, live service ish type of long-term games, it just, I don't know, it just makes sense. Put some skins in it, like do an update every so often. People keep playing it, make the skins look awesome. People are going to buy them.
I mean, honestly, I think for Monster Hunter, just make another MMO. Like, because Monster Hunter at its core is kind of that.
Yeah, it's an MMO. It's just not an MMO. It's just not massive.
Yeah, it's not massive, so make it massive. That's it. Like, and by massive, I mean just make the lobbies big and lively. And, just make it feel lived in. Like, let us have a big hunter town, a place that changes. I feel like every game,
except for Rise, every game they kind of have been moving closer to that. It's like, obviously, World and Ice Woman's like way, like we were damn near an MMO without it just being 8 people in a quest kind of thing. with dailies and weeklies and 16 people in the lobby and all that kind of shit. So I don't know. Man, what if that's 6?
It might be.
Hey, it could be.
And it could have the Street Fighter 5-year cycle, or a 10-year cycle. I don't know, but it seems like the Monster Hunter team likes to do different things, so I don't know if they would want to commit to that.
Yeah, that too.
That's another thing.
The games change every game, so yeah. But yeah, Zenless Zenless Zone 0.
Yeah.
Looks fucking sick.
Fucking mouthful. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Are you convinced now? Are you gonna try it when it comes out?
Maybe.
That's a lie.
I mean,
She's
it's
gonna try.
Most likely gonna be.
It's gonna be fucking free. It's gonna be free.
Yeah, it's free. It's gonna be free.
Depends. Like I rarely play like a shit ton of game at the same time because I feel like I get easily overwhelmed if I have too much going on. So it's like, I don't know. I'm the type of person that dedicates to like 3 main games and like rotate within them and then.
Bro.
Yes.
What, Mike?
Yes. Now go on. You just reacted to something entirely unrelated, probably, and now you feel weird.
Hold on, wait. We gotta take a quick detour. You're gonna have to edit. You're gonna have to edit this out, bro. I didn't get
I'm gonna have to edit it out,
bro. I didn't get the job.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Shit. Did they just tell you something?
Yeah. That's crazy.
What?
Oh shit. What happened?
Yo. All right. So I was asking, we pretty much set all this up, the shifts and everything, the days I'm gonna work. And then when I'm asking, hey, just to make sure, do I come in like 8:30 tomorrow? Since tomorrow's Monday. And I get, hey Michael, I think you are a great candidate, but we need someone with more experience in editing. Please reapply once you have built your speed with editing.
Why did they lead you on a shift though? That makes no sense.
You know what's crazy is I said to myself, watch karma bite me in the ass. Because I did this with 2 jobs already where I applied for them. I did maybe 1 day of training and I said, nah, I think I'm good. I said, watch it happen to me with this job. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And you know what sucks is that I had another place that was calling me. It was a retail job, but it was something I probably would have gotten. They were calling me. Like, they called me twice. And I didn't say anything. Now, I don't know what the fuck. Now I might have to call them and be like, hey, you guys still want that interview? Like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Jesus Christ.
Well, at least I mean, at least I can record the fucking thing tomorrow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
God damn.
Yep. Well, damn, now I gotta tell my fam and everything. Well, guess I got the job, guys. Yeah. That's owing me something.
God damn. Well, that's how the old cookie crumbles. Well, man, keep looking, I guess. Fuck, man.
Damn.
Fuck. All right. Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick since I'm gonna cut that out anyway.
Oh shit! Disappointment. That's a bummer, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out something fast because I need some fucking money too.
Damn.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Damn.
That's a bummer.
I mean, I don't know. I appreciate the experience though, but I don't know. I'm just mad they waited this long.
Yeah, they should have told you before they like talked about like giving you a shift and like that's just weird. That just feels like leading you on a little bit. That's kind of whack.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Sucks.
Yo.
Oh well. Maybe I'll find something that's remote next time.
That'd be dope. But that must be hard to find.
It is.
Especially in like a new field or just like an industry you haven't necessarily worked in yet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn. I'm just gonna put no problem. Thanks for the opportunity.
Damn, man. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't even fucking know what we were talking about.
I think we were talking about Zenless. Do you want me to cut that out?
You can leave it in. Fuck it.
It's up to you.
You can leave it in. It's fine.
All right.
You can leave it in. Let it be a goddamn memory.
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't mind if you do. Don't mind if you don't. All right.
Yo, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy.
What am I gotta on Twitter. Guys, I didn't get the job.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Of all, it would be you, Mike. It would be you. If not you, then me. It'd be one of us. Man. It would be one of us. Yo, I don't know how we're both on this pod, honestly. Cause like, that shouldn't happen. It's too much in one. What,
the thing. Bad luck? What do you mean?
Yeah. I was talking to so I set up the Nexus thing, the Nexus Shop thing, Capcom creator.
Oh, I need to do that too.
Yeah, which is actually really cool. I don't know how much of the specifics of that I can talk publicly or whatever, but we get a really good cut from selling or from people buying games off of that shop, which is awesome. Like a pretty nice percentage compared to what other affiliate things usually do. So I like set that up or whatever. I set it up like 2 or 3 days ago or something. And I'm not the one to, pimp shit out like that to be like, hey, Dubai, like that's just not me. I'm just not that type of person. But when it's people I care about, I try to let them know. And I set it up or whatever. And then I messaged Tom. I was like, yo, I just set up this link or whatever. When you get Sunbreak, because I know he hadn't gotten it yet. And he was first reply was just fuck you. And I was like, he already fucking bought it. He was like, yeah, I literally just bought it like 8 hours ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even surprised. That's just how it goes. That's just how shit is. It's just like, it's been this long until Sunbreak. I finally got this store set up literally 8 hours ago. Just bought it. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. That's just how shit goes. So I'm not even surprised. It's just how it is. But for the folks listening, I don't know if you guys have set up your link yet. If so,
I'm working on it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm unaware of.
You gotta check the Discord a lot because you're gonna be missing out on shit if you don't.
Okay.
At least have your notifications on for it. Like if they at me, I see it. I'm not in there browsing like, hey, what was your first hunt in my like? I don't know.
Just look out
just
for
look
mentions.
at the announcements channel. Yeah. If you get mentioned, because anytime they at you, it's usually something important. They don't just be at you for bullshit.
When you mean when they at you, when they like at everyone,
when they do like at every when they do like an at everyone or at creators or whatever, like they're not just doing it like, hey, how's your day? It's like important shit when they're doing that. And maybe it like be a game that you're not interested in, but if it's a game you're interested in, it's important. So I would at least have those on for it.
Okay.
But yeah, they explain how to do it and stuff in there. And I've actually already used Nexus. Like I forget what they used to be. They used to be called Chrono GG a while ago, and they would have like deals on games for like a day, like a really deep deal. But then they changed over to Nexus, and I was already a part of that. And now it's a thing with Capcom Creator, which is cool. But yeah, they give a really good cut. So yeah, all the folks out there, if you haven't bought Sunbreak or whatever, you can support You can support me or any three of us. I know they'll have their links up at some point, hopefully before Sunbreak comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna do that after the pod.
For sure.
Yeah, and it costs no extra for whoever's buying the games there. So it's really cool. And they have sales on there too, which is cool as well. But yeah, so that was crazy. That's crazy. That was an unexpected turn in the pod. Yeah. That's crazy, man. We'll get them. We'll get them next time. Hey, can't have ups without any downs. We'll get there.
Yep.
You'll find another one. That's crazy. that's
crazy. Karma. That's crazy.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy.
Do we want to dive in the Microsoft and Bethesda?
Yeah. I think we covered up anything that we cared about, and then with Zenless.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that conference was fucking good, man. Like,
so people were going crazy for the Microsoft one, right?
It's been a couple years that, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty like indifferent nowadays, or in the pandemic at least, with the video games conferences we've had. Like, I feel like they were very underwhelming, but I gotta say that the conference for Microsoft and Bethesda today was pretty fucking good, man. And I just feel like, for once, I felt like they really tried to limit the like human interruption of like a presenter in the middle of shit. Like, I just felt like it was trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer, like gaming. A minute or two of like somebody saying some shit, and then trailer after, like there wasn't any. I don't care about hearing about commentators on video games events. Like, I really just don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I don't want to
show me your product and I will understand your work and shit. Like, I don't need a speech for that.
Yeah, like I don't need to see fucking Sandra Bullock on stage talking about a Vino reference in Last of Us Part 3 because she voiced some character. Like, I'm cool. I don't need that. Just show me the game.
Fucking, I don't know at what event was it? Maybe the Summer Game Fest last week when The Rock came up. I was like, bro, this is cringing the fuck out of me. And he was shirtless too.
All right,
I want to talk
go
about
back to that. Wait, hold on, because we've talked about this. Oh, wait, have we talked about The Rock when I don't know if Laura was here?
No.
Was Laura here?
No.
Yeah, I don't think Laura was here. So we have our opinions about The Rock. And they're not as polar, like me and Mike aren't fighting each other, but they are polarizing. I'm tired of him. I understand he's maybe the most fucking charming man out there. Bro, stop selling me shit. Stop, dude. I don't want your tequila. I don't want your fucking CrossFit, whatever. Just stop, dude. We get it. The Rock is cooking. The WWE was awesome. It was an era. You did that. Just go do your movie thing, man. Just go do that. What was he even doing up on the stage? I haven't watched any of these presentations.
I've only just been seeing the fucking gym, like shirtless. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this, man?
I mean for The Rock, that's a normal. That's a norm.
Yeah, but his whole speech was fucking cringe, Mike. Me, the handsome, the extraordinaire, the talent. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
He was saying that, bro.
Bro, he was sucking his own dick so hard.
That's what he does.
He was doing that.
That's what he does. It's the and that didn't sound like a humble brag, but usually it's the humble brag, and that's the thing that fucking kills me. It's like, you know what, guys, this was awesome, but I couldn't have done any of this. I couldn't have climbed the Grand Canyon and crossed the 7 seas without you guys. You guys are the one that let this happen.
Into his fucking energy drink,
tequila, energy drink, right here, The Rock. The one and only, the best of the best.
I can't.
And I didn't watch this at all, but I'm 1000% sure this is exactly how it sounded.
This is exactly what it was.
Guys, this is the best energy drink possible, brought to you by me. But I couldn't have done it without you guys, Like, that's him. And I just can't do it. What is he doing here? What is he doing here?
Shut the fuck up.
What are you doing here, dude? Like, go get sweaty and buff somewhere fucking else, man. Get out of here. Fucking leave. God, yeah, I can't stand it.
So,
but I don't hate the guy. Like, I feel like he's a good person. Like, I don't think he'd fucking kick a dog on his free time or anything.
Just want to take too much room as of late in the last couple of years, man. It's just like you're everywhere. I just feel like you want to have your place everywhere to just sell me more shit that you create. That I'm just over it, bro. Yeah. Like, I understand you're an icon, you're revolutionary. I get it. You're everywhere. Just. I don't need to see you shirtless in your gym trying to sell me shit about a video game that you're gonna.
Summer Games
it wasn't
Fest.
even fucking a video game related. It was for Black Adam, which is like a what, Marvel or DC movie?
That's a DC movie.
Like, oh my god, bro, piss off!
Yo,
I'm sure you're lovely.
Fortnite Twitter thought that he was going to announce a collab with fucking Black Adam.
Fortnite again?
Yeah. So like I remember there was like 2 tweets from this one person. They were like, "Yo, fucking Black Adam and Fortnite collab announced," and then I clicked it was deleted. And then he made another one, and then I clicked it was deleted. And then he made another one. He said, "Oh, my bad. I thought that he was going to talk about a crossover, but he didn't. But maybe there will be one."
I hate it.
No,
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Anyways, dude, thankfully,
your body's a temple. You've treated it immaculate your whole life. I get it, dude. I get it. I don't need to see that when I'm trying to learn about video games.
Yeah.
And this is part of why just like, I don't know when's the last time I've like sat down and been like, all right, it's time to watch a video game. I think I've talked about it. E3 for World. That's like the last one. That's probably and that was what, 2016, 2017 or something. Like, I just can't do it, man. There's never, if I'm looking forward to something, I know I'm looking forward to it. So it's just so hard for me to be like, man, I can't wait for Ark Survival 2. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of gamers that are excited about that, man, but I don't know, you know, these festivals these showcases and events just always make me feel like I'm not a gamer. And I'm just like, all right, I guess I don't know who there's a lot of people that are excited about this for fair reason, but I'm just like, I guess I'll just see you at the Monster Hunter digital event. Like, yeah. And then like the things that really get me is like people, for example, they mentioned Hollow Knight Silk Song, right? And people be going crazy. I can't wait. Like, oh my God, Silk Song. I can't wait when they talk about it. Oh my God. And they show it here, right? And they're like, Silk Song, and here's, you know, combat and everything. Game Pass, day one. And I was like, all right. And I was like, all right, when's it come out?
2023.
Within the year, for everything on Game Pass is coming in within the, like, they didn't even give a date. They just like subtly mentioned everything that we talked about is coming in within the year. And it's like, what are you guys screaming about? Like, what?
Yeah.
They didn't even give us a date. I mean, this game isn't for, I'm not the one clamoring for Hollow Knight, but for how much people are so fucking amped up and juiced up, they didn't even give a date. Like, everybody knows the game exists. We know what's happening.
They showed a lot of it though. Like, it was just pure gameplay and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, it's one of those things where this is a game that's gonna be good, right? It's not like, oh man, I wonder if it's gonna suck this. Like, it's Hollow Knight and it's just a nice indie little dev team. Like, it's gonna be good. But that's what I'm saying, where sometimes I feel like I'm just not a gamer. If there's a game I'm really looking forward to, and I'm sure, like, for example, Monster Hunter, like, Sunbreak's gonna be good. Like, it doesn't matter what they show me or anything. Like, it's gonna be good. Just when am I getting it, right? Which, you know, we have a date now, but when am I getting it? Like, I don't have a doubt that the game's gonna be good. Like, I don't have a doubt if you enjoyed the first Hollow Knight that this one's gonna also be good.
If they said that, like, it's gonna release this year, maybe they just, like, I don't know, they don't want to give a date right now because they're in the polishing phase and I don't know.
Oh, they did say this year?
I don't know, but I feel like it said like because a bunch of these trailers by the end of it says like play with Game Pass like
day one or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said, and then they mentioned everything is happening within the next 12 months. So it's like, all right, a year from now, at least.
Exactly. So I think like maybe they're just not set on a semester at which they want to release this game. So they're just like by
which
the
is
next
like
year.
Totally fine, right? I'm not saying like don't like you got to have a date, like whatever. It's just like like relax, guys.
No, but it's like I don't know. It has a really strong fan base. People are just hyped. Like, I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
It's just so funny to me when people are so excited, and then I'm like, "Yo, when's it come out?" Yo, but did you like see the trailer? It looks crazy. It's like
no, but they don't care. They don't, dude. Do you know how much like bad games are announced out there with like dates, and you're just like, I don't know. You're just like not even hyped because you just don't give a fuck about what was shown. That's like 80% of what I see in conferences. So the fact that a game like that, people are excited and they know 100% it's going to be good. They don't give a fuck about when it's gonna drop. They're just excited that it's coming because they know it's gonna be good. So it's like, all right,
I think my own self-awareness is like a detriment. I hate it. I hate it because it's like I know I get all right. I know, like you're right. Everything you're saying is right. Like, but when am I getting it? That's all there's left is for me to just play it now.
Yeah,
like you're right. I know the game's gonna be good, but like, what are you doing backflips for? When can I play it? I don't know, man.
People are not old and sour. Sammy.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. I think I'm just getting fucking old, man. I think that's all it is. It's
too many games disappointed you, man.
Yeah, like it's the same thing with like Sunbreak, right? Like people going crazy, like this digital event tomorrow is going to be the make or break, or people won't be excited. It's like, bro, you're gonna get the game day one and fucking play it anyway. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about right now? Like, just shut up and wait to play the game in 20 days. Like, relax, just relax. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I just think, I don't know. Just too much self-awareness. But I get it. And that's the problem with self-awareness is I understand. So at this point, it's just like, Sam, shut the fuck up. What are you even saying at this point? You know you're saying doesn't really fucking matter, so just stop. But that's what a podcast is for me to just talk about my own self-awareness. So this is the only place I do it. I don't do it on Twitter or stream or any of that shit. So you guys get to listen to it.
This is your safe place.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some other cool stuff they mentioned too.
Dude. Oh my god, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna play Overwatch 2. Suck my dick.
Yeah, I wish Tom was here.
I wish Tom was here.
I don't care. People come at me.
No. You know what's funny about this shit? I knew when I saw that fucking trailer, in my mind, I said, Laura's gonna fucking tell us. She talked all that fucking shit. After this trailer, she's gonna be like, oh, I'm playing Overwatch 2. I knew it. I seen it. I seen it happen. I knew it.
Listen, if you played Overwatch 1, you knew that they teased the fuck out of a character, and it's the Junkertown Queen. And the fact that they dropped that chick in the trailer just killed me.
You're gonna play her for a week and then say this is the same fucking game. Shut the fuck up.
It's free to play now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Oh, free to play. Hey, you know what else is free to play?
Hey, there you go.
You know what else is free to play? Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah.
Does it come out in October?
That's not the point, is it?
Hey, we just talked about that. It doesn't matter. We're excited for it. The date doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're excited for it.
Damn, look at you. You got God. Look at you.
Fuck you, Sammy. Fuck you.
You got God.
Mike, shut the fuck up. No, you don't get to step in. Shut up. You were watching your phone 5 minutes ago. Go back to that.
What you mean? I just got bad news. That's fucked up.
But yeah, Overwatch 2, the reskin of like some characters, like my god, my main diva looked amazing in her new fucking design. I posted it in general chat with her fucking ponytails. Wait, did I post it in general chat? Yeah, you have to scroll up a bit.
Oh, Oh, there it is. Oh, she got the top knot.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks amazing.
So you're a bunny girl. You're a bunny lady.
Yeah. Okay. But Junker Queen,
so that's Lady Junkrat.
No, she's like, well, the town from which Junkrat and Roadhog like are from, I guess, in Australia, is run by a bunch of people, and she's the one that like
she's the main one. She's the big cheese
runs the business. And bro, she looks amazing.
Oh my god, it's so funny that it's like Australian too.
Yeah.
Like Australia is a place that's just full of fucking garbage.
Damn.
Why'd they do that to Australia? Why'd they do that? That's crazy. That should be America. That's what America is.
America. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Overwatch
but it's going free to play, which is about damn time. Like, why hasn't it been since day 3?
That
so what is that? That's not. So is Overwatch 2 out?
No, the beta was out. It's fully out. Early access October 4th.
Oh, so when Overwatch 2 comes out is when it goes free.
I guess so. There wasn't any info provided, much more than the trailer they've shown, and that it was free to play and that early access was available on October 4th. But I don't know. That trailer of gameplay that they showed me was like, all right, okay, I guess I'm gonna get back in this game. Which
it
might be
different?
Shitty. I saw new move on characters that are existing. Their design like evolved. There's new characters that were obviously not there before. There's some maps that we talked about it in the previous episode of the podcast where they just like changed the lighting, and I was like, this is basically the same fucking game. I'm convinced there are gonna be new maps. There has to be. But if it's free to, free to play,
you on that copium?
No, but it's like if it's free to play. Let me talk, motherfucker. If it's free to play, I'm not so bothered about shit like map that were in the first one that were balanced and worked well are relit in this new game, because then I'm not spending like a whole like full price amount on this. And especially I can understand how like, I guess before Overwatch, I never really played a shooter like that, and I never really understood the complexity of balancing a game for multiplayer. And
oh man, wait. So you never played TF2? Oh man, have you ever played TF2, Mike? Oh. See, that was FP. I'm old. Oh, I'm old. Oh man.
Sam, you can still play Counter-Strike, bro.
No, I did not play Counter-Strike. That game is demon. No, that game's crazy. Nah, not that one. Nope, not that one. That game's crazy. People be fucking with a pistol just doing. That's like, Halo vids and like Call of Duty vids. No, it's Counter-Strike, whole other fucking beast, because it's like 8 pixels on the screen, but they're doing the craziest tricks you've ever fucking seen in your life. Nah, that game's crazy. Nah, I played TF2 though. I used to play the shit out of TF2. That used to be like my second or first most played game on Steam before like Monster Hunter. I played a lot of that game.
Now that game is in shambles.
Yeah, that's why I enjoyed Overwatch, because it was just TF2 but like updated for the current day at the time. I enjoy it. I played a lot of Overwatch. I bought that game within the first month it came out.
I played a shit ton of it. I played a bit of it. I honestly, it's free to play. I'll play Sombra again. I'm good on that.
You know what? Free to play. Yeah, I'll do that. I can do objective base. I can do that with you guys. I can't do VR, man. I can't do VR. Just too much time. Yeah. But I can do objective based shooter. And I can do Reinhardt, man. I don't even need to shoot. I just block shit.
The only thing I don't like about games like Overwatch is not being able to use the same character as
as somebody else.
Yeah, as somebody else on your squad.
Yeah,
I'm not,
on your team. Yeah,
not a fan of that.
I mean, they made modes for that now. Like if you want to play quick play, but like the old school quick play, they had like they even installed like, I mean, now it took a couple of times after they made the switch, but they reinstalled like traditional comp where you could go like 60 PS or 6 healers if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, for me, it works fine because I never play DPS, so nobody ever wants my character. Like that's just in anything. When there's a role game, I make sure to never like DPS because everybody always wants to do that. Like MMOs, like shooters, like all that. It's like I'll be a tank. Nobody ever wants to be tank, and I love being a tank. So it always works out for me. Nobody's ever fucking taking Reinhardt or tank class or anything like that.
Nobody wants to play fucking Reinhardt.
Yeah, everybody wants to be fucking Genji and fucking
Hanzo
Sombra and Hanzo. Yeah, they always want that. Soldier 76.
Sombra's a glass cannon. I get it. So she's kind of like more recon. Like you want to get in there, be invisible, hack people, and you want to, touch and go. Otherwise, you're just gonna get smacked and you're gonna die.
Yeah. But it's so, I mean, whatever. It's so funny with like how all this stuff is. We talked about all the Activision Blizzard stuff, and I said it back then too. It's like this was back when Tom was still was on the pod, and he was just like, yo, if you're playing Blizzard games or whatever, like fuck off. And I was just like, man, I don't know, like for one, that doesn't like apply to everybody. As shit's fucked, right? That doesn't negate that. But I don't know. There's some people, for example, like, wow, like, yeah, that game fucking sucks. Sorry, it sucks. But there's some people who like work fucking 40, 50 hours a week and they come home and that's what they want to do. Like, yeah, maybe the internal company's fucked up, but like that could be the one thing keeping their life together. That could be the glue in their life is coming home after however long they work and playing some WoW. Yeah. It's like, I can't fault anybody for that.
But also, like, the bunch of devs and artists that work on those games are not necessarily responsible for how garbage the company or the upper people are. So it's like, should they really suffer the consequences of nobody supporting their hard work for like 5 or 6 years on these projects just because the higher ups above them are shitty people?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's an answer because it's really hard, right? Because like when you buy something, chances are the people at the top are getting the most money out of it. But it's like, well, if they did their work and they want to get paid for it, somebody has to buy it. So it's like, it's like overall fucked all around. But I don't know. I can never fault somebody for playing a game that isn't like, if the game isn't fucked up, you know what I mean? Like this game is pushing racial narrative, like that type of shit. Like the game is fine. I don't know, man, if the people making the game are shitty, but you love the game, and again, the game isn't hurting anybody itself. I don't know. I can't really fault anybody. Because same thing. Like, they announce Overwatch and people are excited for whatever. And there's always, the couple Twitters of, well, remember last year with everything that happened? It's like, look, man, I'm just here to play some fucking games. Like, Bobby Kotick sucks, right? Doesn't matter what anybody says. The guy fucking sucks, right? Like,
and nobody's arguing about that. But however you want to support those people or like draw the line is up to you. But like to project that onto other people, I don't think is really healthy. Like people gotta make their own decisions regarding topics like that. So just like however they want to support.
Yeah, it's just funny to see that, and I don't know. I see that stuff, and I'm just like, man. I mean, every human is hypocritical in some way, right? No one human is absolute in anything. So it's just funny to notice that and see that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, if it's fucking free to play, I'll boot up, play some matches with y'all for sure. Pull up Reinhardt. Maybe I'll try out Bridget, see what she's like, because I hadn't played since she was at it.
She's a mini Reinhardt. She's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so they had Overwatch 2.
Scorn.
What's that? Scorn. Yeah, you were talking about that one. I didn't even see that one yet. I'll look at it right now.
That was announced a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not for. That's not for me. What's up? What's that? What's this? Why has he got a tentacle dick?
Scorn was announced like I feel a year or two ago. This is a Microsoft exclusive. It's very heavily inspired from Alien, or more specifically, if you're familiar with Alien, it's like Alien started at the start from art of a guy that's called Giger, I believe, which made like really fucked up but impressive and dope like art that has very phallic shapes, which eventually inspired like the xenomorph and their head shapes. And this whole movie has this whole game has the aesthetic of Alien and all of that. And I think that's the first trailer we got in a while from them, and they changed a lot of shit. But yeah, it's very gore and graphic and like dark and atmospheric, but it looks really awesome. This is the type of game I'm never gonna play, but I'm gonna watch a like no commentary playthrough of it just because I want to know what the fuck is going on with this game. It's too out there for me not to be intrigued by it. But yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, like
but it's
like
releasing for Halloween, so it's perfect.
Yeah, like I can't really do like scary stuff in general, but I like really enjoyed watching RE2 remake. Like I watched pretty much all the possible playthroughs and endings of that game because it was just really fun to watch, like a no commentary thing to see all that stuff. And it's like different when you're not playing it. I don't think I could do that on this one. Don't think I could get through it on this one.
It's pretty out there. So
yeah, he just like pulled a tentacle penis umbilical cord out of his stomach. And it was just gushing. Like, nah, that's all you.
Yeah.
You keep me updated.
Hey.
No visuals, audio only.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it. But if it's your jam, jam out. Yeah. You know?
That's not a genre or a game for a whole lot of people, but even for me, I wouldn't play it. But I don't know, it's really different from other stuff I've seen out there. And if you're an Alien fan, you're instantly gonna recognize the aesthetic. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was some Persona stuff. I know we have Mike as our resident Shin Megami Persona professional. I'll get there. I'll make it. I'll get there. So we got them coming to Xbox, aka PC. 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's good.
Isn't 4 already on
PC?
PC?
Yeah, well, yeah. Persona 4 Go is on Steam. I don't know where the fuck these other two games are going on PC. If it means it's the Windows Store or Xbox app or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's still PC. It's better than nothing, but yeah, I hope. Yeah. That's Hopefully they get a little Epic deal or something if they can't put it on Steam.
Anything is better than the Windows Store, bro.
Like, yes, anything.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you got Persona 3 at 60 FPS finally. Persona 5 at 60 FPS. Not that it matters. I mean, they're turn-based games anyway, but still.
Yeah.
It looks a little better. So, yeah. I'll actually play P5 Royale again and actually maybe not.
So is Royale different from just 5? Or is it just like the Ultimate Edition with like more content?
Yeah, Ultimate. It's like any other Japanese thing.
Oh, like re-release. Yeah. It's not like a different game.
Nah, it's just, it's G rank.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same with the other two games. They're the G rank versions of their games. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I thought it was like, because isn't there another? Oh, Strikers. That's a different game.
Yeah, that's a spinoff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's Persona
Arena, which is like a fighter.
Yeah, there's a Arena, and then there's another one. Have you heard of Etrian Odyssey?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, there's a Persona Etrian Odyssey spinoff too.
Oh, what the hell? So it's like first person blocky, like turning around kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like old school. I forget what the old school PC game that's that like
Ultima?
dungeon crawling.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, dungeon crawler or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. So yeah, that's coming to PC. I know I saw a lot of people excited about that. I don't know if I'm ever playing Diablo again, but Necromancer coming to Diablo 4.
That looks cool, but I'm
again, good. It's a fucking Blizzard cinematic, so it looks cool. The game is probably not going to look like that, but the cinematic was cool. I can appreciate the art for what it is, and it looked pretty sick. Fucking cut with the what is that? What's the haircut called that you have, Laura? With the
undercut.
She had the undercut Necromancer with the
she looked good. That's my type right there. She looked good.
She looked pretty good. So that looked cool. I hadn't seen much of that.
Dude, one thing that we absolutely gotta talk about that I personally didn't really know what it was because I don't really give a fuck usually about this type of settings in video games, but Starfield.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know that's Mike. I know that's all Mike.
The first, when I was singing at first, I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then, like, I was checking online at the same time, and, like, somebody was saying, like, this is, like, the Bethesda Skyrim in space. And, like, first I was like, okay, the character creator is kind of cool. And then they show how you can fully customize your fucking ship. I was like, yo, that's kind of fucking dope. And then they show, like, now that you customize your ship, you can just go, like, explore in space. And then they show, like, you navigate in space with your fucking spaceship and then taking on other ships. I'm like, wow, that's cool. And then they're like, also, you can fully explore, like, anywhere on the planets that you find. I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe they have, like, one of those planets. And they're like, we made 1,000, like, unique planets for you to discover and explore. I was like, what the fuck?
What's the date for this game?
I think it was summer 2023. I'm not sure, though.
This game ain't coming out till 2028, and it's going to be broken.
Listen. When I was looking at this game, you know what I was thinking of? 2077.
So yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking about. I'm telling you right now, even if the planets are a real thing, this game is gonna come out broken. It's a Bethesda game. There's no way it's not. It's gonna be broken up the ass. Like,
I don't know how they get away with this. Like, I feel like Jesse Pinkman in fucking Breaking Bad. Like, how does Bethesda keep getting away with making these broken ass games and people love them and fix them for free and keep buying it and they sell the same game 50 times, re-released broken, and people keep buying it? How do they keep getting away with this?
It's like, let's just hope it's buggy. Let's hope it's because that's understandable for a game of this size. Yeah, let's just hope it's buggy and not broken. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference. Buggy, all right, we got some annoying bugs on, a couple of months to iron them out, and then there's broken. Like, this shit is fucked up. Like, like fucking Cyberpunk was fucked up, bro. Like,
that shit was broken.
So
like world PC release, buggy. Cyberpunk, broken.
Yeah.
Difference.
It's broken.
Yeah.
Difference. See, I don't know. Like, again, we were talking about that before the pod. Like, this type of game is like the perfect game for gamers, right? This is like the gamer's game, right? And it's like you have, hey, here's an open world. It's like that, the meme of Vince McMahon, where it's like each shot where he's like fucking going crazy. Yeah. It's like we got an open world game. It's like, and it's in space. Oh. And you can create your own character, and you can explore every planet. And it's just like everything a gamer would love to hear about a game, right? And it's just like, here it is for you, and it looks amazing, coming to PC and Xbox, and I'm just like,
comes out broken with
Where's
half
the
the
catch?
features missing.
Yeah.
Yo, you gonna fly into space the first time? There's only gonna be like 3 planets. That's it. It's gonna be 3 planets. Like, it's gonna be fucked.
Oh, come on. Can we be happy for games, man?
I mean, look, this game, it looks so good. Like, it's right up my alley.
Thank you.
It does. But I'm telling you, this is fucking Bethesda.
It's ambitious.
This is Bethesda, and this is their most ambitious game. And you know what that means? That means broken. Synonymous, ambition open world is synonymous with broken. It's just, you can't escape it. So
all right, I'll keep my expectations in checks, but
you're gonna have to wait a while.
Cool.
Wait a while. Don't buy it on
Yeah.
release. Don't be like me. Okay? Don't.
Yeah,
No, I did that with No Man's Sky.
don't.
Oh, so you've already been through this in the same setting.
No.
Yeah, you've been through this then.
Man.
Yeah, you've already been through this. But I mean, like I said, the fact that it's the gamer's game isn't a bad thing. Like, they're literally checking all the boxes to be the most appealing game to the largest amount of people, which is not a bad thing. It's just funny that, like, the only thing out of all that stuff that was listed for me is like the procedural generation stuff. I just find that really cool, just from like a technical aspects of things that could be created randomly, just everybody having a different experience kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. When it that's what we were saying before. There's a certain point for me, and I think my point is much lower than most, where it's like the larger the game gets, the more daunting it is, and the less I want to play it. A lot of people are like, how big can this fucking game be? Can we make the biggest fucking game that you could ever think of? That's just, it would take 50 years to experience every single part of interaction that you could ever see in this game. And people are like, this is crazy. That, like, when I hear a game that's that big, I'm just like, bro, I gotta go to bed. Like, I can't.
That's funny.
Hearing about this game got me drunk.
Yeah, like, I'm good, bro.
That's funny because for me, like, a game like Starfield, bro, like I love that.
Juice.
Just a big ass game, customization of the ass, like, it's space themed, like. And it's clean space theme, which I don't mind. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah, this, like I said, the aesthetic looks good. Like, it looks like, by no means does it, from what they've showed, does it look bad.
Yeah.
It looks like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's undoubted. Like, when a game, it's like Breath of the Wild, right? Like, you could show Breath of the Wild to anyone in 2017, and if they like video games, even if they don't like that type of game, it looks good. Like, you can't really debate it. It just looks like a good game. Right.
Yeah,
like, there's no debating that.
And it's like, I don't think every game should be like that, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But I eat up the ones that are like that for sure. I like that.
Yeah, so I mean, that was kind of like the highlight, I feel like, of the Microsoft one was Starfield, right? Kojima popped up, did his Kojima thing. Hey, I'm here. I got nothing for you.
I'm working
Bye.
on my shit. Yeah.
Hi,
I'll show
I'm
you guys
Kojima.
whenever I have something, but in the meantime, like, just know I'm working with Microsoft.
I'm gonna go play some hopscotch with Norman Reedus. See you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye.
right? Like,
all
what
right,
the fuck, man.
Hideo Kojima, just never change, Kojima. Just keep being you. We need people like you in this industry to just do whatever the fuck they want. But yeah, I think that covered pretty much most of the high points. Yeah, there's a lot though. There's a lot. If any folks are like, oh, what other games? There's like, I see 20, maybe 30 different games and stuff that were shown. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, which is cool that it was just gaming, just back to back gaming. Yeah. And honestly, the underlying big thing here is the value of Game Pass, man. I mean, I don't have Game Pass, but I've spoken on it a few times that Game Pass is just, the value of that is just insane. And there's always some kind of deal for you to get it for like $1 for like 3 months or 6 months or something. So it's like, you just have all these games for just $1, or if you're paying the subscription, I don't know, it's like $12 a month or something. Some brand new games coming out day one. You just download them or stream them or whatever. It's really cool. And I know Sony has their one, which has a lot of like emulation and stuff in it. But yeah, Game Pass is pretty awesome. And I think another kind of step towards like what we were saying, where I think the gaming industry is going, of subscriptions and free to play live service kind of stuff. Yeah. Like the days of offline gaming are becoming extremely slim, which is, I don't know, a good and a bad thing. Obviously, there's the data collection and all that kind of stuff you have to have online, but there's a bit of convenience that comes with shit just being online and synced to an account or whatever. But yeah, Game Pass, like I know most of the stuff they showed was like Game Pass day one, which is pretty crazy.
How much is it?
It's no more than $15 a month.
Laura, what the fuck? You got Google in your face.
What?
I would much rather. Well, I'm on a fucking podcast. I'm gonna ask my co-host instead of googling that shit. What?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, I'm gonna slap you across the face, man.
Yeah,
what kind of question is that?
I think it's like $15 a month. But if you haven't had it before, you can always find like a ultimate for $1 and you get it for like 3 months or something. So there's like a lot of times you can, like, a brand new game comes out. This was like a thing for Halo Infinite, where I forget who it was, but was like reviewing the game, and they were like, this is hard to review because it's retail a $60 game, but you can play this whole game for $1. So it's hard. Am I reviewing this as $1 game or as a $60 game? So it's like, because you can just, like, Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong, right? It's gonna come out day one, Game Pass. I can literally spend $1, get a trial account, play the whole game, and then like that's it. And I just played the whole game for $1.
That's wild.
Yeah, which is nuts. And like that's their system, right? It's set up like that, which is pretty crazy. So you can, even at retail or whatever normal price, $15, 5 or however many of these games you want to check out, Scorn, Starfield, Hollow Knight, whatever, you pay $15 and you now have all these games for a month or however long you want, which is crazy. That's 6 games, $60 a game. You get a year's worth of subs, and you still made your money back. So it's pretty cool service. I don't personally have a use for it, but like, again, gamers, whoever's targeted these gamers games, like, Game Pass is for gamers. Like that's a gamer's service. You get all the games you want, or most of them, which is pretty cool. So I think Microsoft's doing really good with the Game Pass service, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, for that price, definitely.
Yeah, it's insane. There were a couple other ones here you mentioned.
Redfall. Redfall looks fucking sick, man. Redfall looked amazing. And Mike, I know I know one of the main characters that you can play in it is like right up your alley. Yeah, it's female me. Yeah, I know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They got a black female main character?
Yeah, that's like a 4-player co-op shooter with
I'll show you right now.
heroes.
Oh, it's Bethesda.
Like
Bethesda.
They're publishing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like heroes versus vampires, but it's like really fucking stylized. It's super dope.
Is it co-op or is it like versus?
Yeah, it's 4-player co-op.
Co-op and you can play solo. Check general.
Oh shit! Oh damn! That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you like killing like vampires or some shit like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that looks cool.
That looks
Open
really
world,
good. The gameplay.
Single player co-op FPS from Arcane Austin. They did Prey and Dishonored. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, honestly, it was a pure gameplay trailer, and it looked really fun. Honestly, like it looked really solid.
Yeah. Love to hear gameplay trailer. That's what I like to see. Give me some gameplay trailer. Yeah, this looks really cool. Like the style of it. It actually gives me like, I feel like it's like a serious Borderlands. Like the art style, like the thematic style kind of thing. Like if Borderlands took itself serious kind of thing. This looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of colors.
I think they opened up the Microsoft and Bethesda conference with this, and I was like, wow, this looks really dope.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
cool.
I'm definitely gonna check that out whenever it's coming out.
A lot of gaming, whole lot of gaming. You know, we love to see it. Gamers just gaming. I'm happy about it, no matter what the game is, as long as you're gaming. But yeah. So a lot of stuff there, and again, there's more we didn't cover. We'd be here for 5 hours if we went over all of it. Yeah, there's a lot of coming up, a lot of games coming up. Like I said, June is like a hot spot for games every year. A lot of announcements and releases and stuff like that. I mean, we got Sunbreak this month.
Yep.
But yeah, so I think that probably covers everything for the pod. We did have a question this week, and I think it was a pretty good one. Steve dropped a question for us. Usually at the end of the pod, we take some questions. So whether you guys leave them on the YouTube, you can add us. And whether it's at the PVC podcast or any other platforms, hit us up, ask a question, and we'll talk about it on the pod if it's not a bad one. So this one was from Steve, Salty Steve, and he said, "What's your favorite villain in any media, TV, films, books, etc.?" Which I feel like is a pretty good question. I had to think for a bit, and I probably don't have it, but I got a couple in my head.
Yeah. Man, for me, I would definitely have to say one of my favorite anime or manga rather. But I just watched the anime of it. Hellsing, for me, is like a really good, really solid anime, and it's kind of funny because the main character is, I wouldn't say he's like a hero because he just like he kills other vampires, but he just kills a fuck ton of people at the same time, and it's Alucard. So it's like he's not necessarily, he's like the center point of this whole anime, but he's also just a mega villain kind of. So
yeah,
it's kind of
it's like kind of like Punisher, kind of like an anti-hero, not a hero kind of thing.
He's terrible, and he's super cruel, and like in real life nobody would ever associate with somebody like that, but he's just so cool and badass. And like represent something I would never search for. Like, I don't know, he's just such a badass character. So definitely Alucard from Hellsing for me.
Okay. What about you, Mike?
Yeah.
Villain, right?
Yeah, villain.
Yeah.
Mike, you gotta say something. That's how this works.
Yeah. You on your phone checking other stuff and you didn't think about the question.
No, I'm ordering alcohol because I'm depressed. So,
not mad.
Maybe, man, that's a lot of villains because I like villains. Shadow the Hedgehog.
T villain?
Hell yeah.
I guess he kind of is. Yeah, I guess he is.
Oh,
yeah, he is. Starts out as one at least. I mean, you can say Knuckles is a villain then.
Yeah, I guess so. Started as one, definitely.
There's someone at the tip of my brain stem.
Is it anime or video game or movie?
I think it's video game. It'll come to me, but right now it isn't. But I mean, Sephiroth.
That, God damn it! God, you can't be taking mine.
That was his answer. Yeah,
that was. I got two though. But yeah, that's mine. That's probably my number one. And maybe it's because I'm biased. I was just playing Remake 2 days ago, and I just got to a scene with Sephiroth's fine ass looking all goddamn badass, slashing bridges and shit. But Sephiroth is definitely up there for me. He's just a badass villain. But the other one for me was Slade from like Teen Titans. He's fucking awesome. I think he's a really cool villain.
Because
that's right. Because he's like bad, but like not really, and it's like, what's his relationship with the? Yeah, so he's one of my favorites too, and the fact that like he exists, and then Deadpool is a complete like joke off of him, just makes him even cooler to me for whatever reason. So yeah, Slade's up there, and I'm probably forgetting another one. I mean, I could go through fucking Dragon Ball Z villains like
yo, Cell.
all day. Yeah, Cell is up there. Like honestly,
such
Vegeta,
a smug son of a bitch. Vegeta.
Yeah, like Vegeta is like one of the greatest character arcs ever in like anime.
Bastard. Like Vegeta was a little bastard, yo.
Yeah. But like look at his arc now. Like he's got one of the craziest arcs, man.
Yo, this man went through some trauma. He started off as like a snot-nosed little bitch. And then like
street guy, street thug basically.
Yeah. And then now he's a man. Like he got kids.
Yeah, he's the man. Like, he's bad man. You got the bad man shirt.
Bro, remember when he was training and Bulma came in and was talking to him? I think that's around that time when they smashed, bro.
The Trunks came.
Yeah, she
went
in there.
Favorite character.
She went in there and saw the muscles, and that was it. Like,
yo, there was a tweet I just saw the other day. Or I think it might have been today. Well, I gotta go watch that movie. I didn't know that exists. There was a newer Broly movie. You didn't see that? I haven't seen that one. No, I've only seen the old Broly one. A new Broly movie. He's like the Super Saiyan that's like fucking huge and gigantic. He's like massive.
How have you not seen Dragon Ball Super Broly? Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. So I saw like there was a clip of their fight scene, and they start regular Gogeta, and then he goes Super Saiyan, and then he goes blue, and then they break the fucking universe. And I was like, yo, you go back to original Vegeta, he would never like fusing with Goku and going blue like the same level as like that would never happen. He didn't
even want to do it in the movie. He never wants to do it.
Yeah, he never wants to do it, but he does it and it happens and it's awesome every fucking time. But yeah, I didn't know that movie existed, so I'm gonna have to go watch that.
You know,
I've only watched the super old school one.
People give Toriyama so much shit.
Kakarot.
Kakarot. Why do you hate me? Because you cried in the incubator next to me.
Yeah, that's like, the only one I saw.
I think like people give Toriyama like so much bullshit, but they don't like. Do you not realize the character development that Vegeta went through? Like
insane, man.
It's crazy.
Insane.
This man literally learned how to put his pride aside and say Goku is just better than me. So let me help him, help us. Like
Vegeta's up there. But that's the thing. It's hard to say that he's a villain because he's like not anymore. But he still kind of is sometimes.
He slips back into it.
Like sometimes he starts self-sabotaging, but it's like he'll come around. But yeah, Sephiroth right now at this very moment in 2022, Sephiroth is number one for me. He's just too fucking badass. He's just too badass, man. He just fucking appears out of nowhere. I was playing Remake, and there was a scene where they go into the elevator, and then you just see like this one black feather fall, and I was like, oh shit, he's about to show up. And then they're like walking to this fucking like incubator thing, and he just literally fucking instant transmission just appears out of nowhere, just smiling with a big ass sword in his hand. And I'm like, this guy, he's too cool. He's too fucking cool. Yeah, Sephiroth is definitely my number one villain. But yeah, I think that wraps up episode 47 of the PVC podcast. I appreciate y'all coming through, listening, enjoying. Again, if you haven't already done so, you can follow the socials. Look at that, perfectly timed. I had to talk about Sephiroth a little more to get that to show up. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's pod brain. Damn, I'm letting y'all know the magic.
Galaxy brain.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure y'all follow us on the platforms there. Whether you listen to us on the Apple, the Spotify, the Google. Rate and review. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm just happy to be here with the homies talking about video games. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming through. As always, have a good one, y'all. Bye.